Today I wanted to perform for you the last minuet in the book here, First Lessons in Bach, that comes from the suite that contains 3 minuets as well as a number of other pieces, which is number 822 from Bach's works. So what's kind of interesting here is in this book, there's a couple of interesting things to note about it. First of all, this particular piece is number 8 in the book, and I think that can differ from some books. So if you have a book of First Lessons in Bach, just make sure to check that the piece that you're working on, if you want to learn this piece, that number 8 in your book is the same as the number 8 in my book that I'm going to be playing. But what's interesting here is number 8 is actually very similar to number 6, except that number 6 and number 8 have the right and left hand parts reversed, which is kind of neat. So number 6, for example, goes like this really quickly, just the first measure. It goes like this. Hear that? The hands are moving in opposite directions. If I play the first measure here of number 8, you'll see their hands are moving in opposite directions and the parts are swapped, which is really amazing, and it's kind of cool that the pieces actually can work with both the right hand and the left hand swapped, and they still make sense. Something that's kind of cool about number 8 is it says to emphasize the left hand part of number 8, whereas with number 6, you're supposed to emphasize the right hand part. So you're emphasizing the same melody, even though it's going to be occurring in a different octave, and it's going to have a different sound, which is kind of cool. Now, one thing that's kind of weird about this book here is that actually I would have thought that the pieces in the suite would have been performed as they are here in the book. Number 6 comes first, number 7 comes second, and number 8 comes last. But actually, after doing some research, it turns out that in the suite, number 6 is played first, then it's followed by number 8, and then you play number 7 in the actual suite. And so that's just kind of strange that they put them in a different order than they're performed in. I think they did that because they wanted to sort them by difficulty, because number 8 is the most challenging of these 3 pieces. It's not very hard, but it is a little bit stranger because of the fingering and the closeness of your hands. So it's kind of funny, though, that they're in a different order than they're supposed to be performed in. And even down here as a footnote on number 7, it says numbers 6, 7, and 8 can be formed together, not 6, 8, and 7 in that order, 6, 7, and 8. So that's just something kind of interesting. But let's get around to actually playing this piece here, minuet number 8 from the suite, number 822 from Bach's work. So hopefully you enjoy it. So hopefully you enjoyed that performance there. If you're here from the tutorial part of this video, I really hope that you found this performance to be helpful when you're learning this piece. But as I just said, there is a tutorial part to this video, so if you're interested in learning how this piece goes, I have a video on my channel that's going to show you exactly what fingers to play on what notes and what notes to play when in the piece. And I'm going to show you the sheet music if you don't have your own version of it. So if you're interested in learning this piece, that video hopefully will be very helpful for you. And like I said, if you're here from the tutorial part of the video and you wanted to hear how the piece goes, I hope this helped you. And I also hope that you enjoyed this video, even if you're not here to learn the piece and you just want to hear some cool music. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, you might want to go ahead and give it a like. And if you want, you can go subscribe to my channel. I've got lots of cool videos of tutorials and performances of First Lessons in Bach and other Baroque music. But I've also got lots of reviews of pianos and other keyboard instruments. So if you want to go check all that out, you can. If you want to subscribe, make sure to hit the notification bell to be informed of all of my future uploads. And if you do all that, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.